Considering how long Pawn Stars has been on TV and the amount of customers they see on a daily basis, it comes without question that they've come into some tricky situations in previous years. Some of the customers they even interacted with had to be banned from the pawn shop as they proved that they could not control themselves in front of a camera. Here are 5 of the most insane customers who got banned from the pawn shop. Number 5. This one time when this customer used Chumley's limited knowledge in the music industry against him when Chumley was the only pawn star in the store. One guy came to the store with a musical instrument Chumley knew nothing about. The musical instrument was only worth a fraction of what he was selling it for. However, Chumley did not know this and ended up buying the instrument. After it became clear that Chumley was deliberately scammed, as one customer was banned from the pawn shop and it would never be served by them ever again.
I have a Gibson mandolin.
Mind if I play a couple tones?
Sure, absolutely. Hard sale. I'm looking to sell it today because I'd like to take the family on a trip to Ireland. I know the name Gibson, so I took a gamble and thought I would pick it up and hopefully I can make some money off it. I decided to come to the pawn shop today to sell my vintage Gibson mandolin. I picked it up at a yard.
Number 4. Next we have the time Rick was bamboozled by a con artist trying to sell his Austin Healey Sprite that wasn't even functional. The Austin Healey Sprite that was brought in didn't even work, so the con artist got another car to push the Austin Healey Sprite onto the pawn shop parking lot, so that when Rick would try to start the car up and it wouldn't turn on, he would blame it on something as small as the battery, saying that he was able to drive the car to the pawn shop with no problem whatsoever. Since there was only 25,000 such cars that were made, this was an exceptionally rare car that was a great collector's item, and the excitement of getting such an item vested Rick. When he bought the car for $5,000 and took it to the mechanic for a checkup, he found that the cost of making the car functionable was $6,000, $1,000 more than what he paid for the car. Number 3. So next we have a diamond thief who sold stolen diamonds to the Pawn Stars and ended up getting arrested and banned from the pawn shop only after Rick Harrison lost all of his money, though Pawn Stars have to enter every item they buy and sell into a database that can be accessed by the police, so in the case that they do unintentionally buy a stolen item, police can come and retrieve it from them and return it to its rightful owner. Now this happened when Rick spent $40,000 on a pair of diamond earrings. The person who sold the diamond earrings checked out the standard check procedure, but the diamond earrings were actually stolen and the police returned them to the actual owners. The pawn shop lost $40,000 on this deal, and they also learned a very valuable lesson. Number 2, up next we have another customer who was banned from the pawn shop. He wasn't banned for trying to scam the Pawn Stars or anything, he simply just couldn't control his temper and came to the pawn shop carrying a Hudson Bay Gorget, which is a piece of armor to protect the throat. Rick made the most lowball offer on the piece because he knew that the item was a fake and was made of cheap metal. When the guy who brought this Hudson Bay Gorget to pawn listened to Rick's offer, he got angry and started dropping F-bombs all over the shop. Number 1, next we have another con artist who tried to buy an $11,000 NBA ring for $5,500. Now this guy's plan was to pretend to be a professional jeweler and call the ring out for being a fake, in which he would then make Rick very uncomfortable and then strike an offer to him of taking the ring off Rick's hands. It backfired when the ring actually tested out to be an original and Rick stood by his original offer, which made the customer walk away. That's all the time we have for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like if you liked this video. Subscribe for more content like this, and we'll see you in the next one. Have a good night and stay safe, guys.